Howdy, I got my hat back and I've got 3 amazing straight fire tips for new crypto investors. I got some new tips for you. These are 3 new tips that any new crypto investor, I believe, need to follow. I think they need to use these tips. I think 2 of them are actually tools that I think would be just super helpful. These are tips that I would tell my daughter, my grandchild, my great-great-grandpappy children. I'm out here talking like a real cowboy here. If you're new to this channel, my name is Aaron. I'm on a journey to 1 Bitcoin. I'm a brand new crypto investor. I started in December. I got serious in March. I started my YouTube channel in April, and now here I am, and I just want to pass on some tips that I've learned for myself that would be helpful for you. I am not your financial advisor. I don't give financial advice. I'm a cowboy, okay? I give cowboy advice, so you can't sue me for that, all right? But I do consider myself having a little lizard brain, gorilla arms, and diamond hands, exploring the wild west of cryptocurrency. It is the wild west, and you and I need some good people to get ourselves around. So if you would please hit the subscribe button down below to follow along with me in my journey. Hit the notification bell for any updated content. And of course, if you feel like a generous person and you want to help me grow this channel on the YouTube algorithm, I would appreciate you to hit the like button as well. Now, let's start off with these 3 tips. Of course, these tips are just tips. They're not financial advice. They're my opinions. And of course, these aren't these aren't hard and fast rules. They're just tips. Like in most cases they're useful. In some cases with different experiences or whatever or situations, you could bend or even break these things. So the first tip that I have for you is to use the Bitcoin rainbow chart. What is the Bitcoin rainbow chart? Well, glad you asked, because here it is. Here's the Bitcoin rainbow chart. Basically what it is, it color codes the moving average of Bitcoin. And it's like here, rainbow chart is not financial advice. It's past performance is not an indication of future results. The rainbow chart is meant to be a fun way of looking at long-term price movements, disregarding the daily volatility or noise, right? All this volatility, you could like mess with your, trading strategy, and that emotion grips your heart, mangles your mind. Look, this is done with color bands following the logarithmic regression. Big words, just basically just taking an average, right? But are otherwise completely arbitrary without any scientific basis. All right, so it's just like an average. There's no real science behind it, and it'll be correct until one day it isn't anymore. So there's this disclaimer. Don't use this as hard financial advice. They don't want to be sued either. But here's essentially what it is. When they took this calculation, and when Bitcoin gets into this blue-green, dark green zone, that's when, on an average, compared to the rest of its trajectory and its past movements, it is a good time to buy. Currently, I'm looking at Bitcoin here, sitting right at yellow-greenish, so you're like right in the middle, and they're recommending to hold right here. And as it moves into different levels, it'll recommend you to either sell or this is like a bubble, or like FOMO intensifies, or this is a sale for Bitcoin or whatever. And so this is the average moving, and it just gives you an idea of like, hey, whatever the price is right now for Bitcoin right here, and what what they think according to the past history of the movements of Bitcoin is what you think you should probably do, your best move. Now, of course, this is not financial advice. This is just a tool for you to use to kind of take in your research and internalize right here, right in your gut belly. Your belly's not up here. It's right here, for you to make the best decision for yourself. Okay, so that's the first tip. Use the Bitcoin rainbow chart as extra research. My second tip for today, use a tool called Zapper.fi. Now, Zapper.fi, so if you didn't know, if you're new to YouTube or crypto rather, every transaction is traced, okay? And you could trace every transaction. And every transaction has a wallet address attached to it. Okay, if you're not new to crypto and you're seasoned at this, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not trying to get into all the nooks and crannies here. I'm just getting the bigger picture. Anyway, there's a wallet number, a wallet identification attached to it. You could take those wallet identifications off of something called bscscan.com or etherscan.com for any coin. Like if they're searching for anything like let's just go to Etherscan, right? And you pick some let's just take okay, yeah, sure, let's do that. Some coin out here. Oh shoot, it brought me over here. Blah. Let's just take Uniswap. Right, you go to Uniswap. You could see, you could go into any one of these are wallets right here. So you could go into this wallet, and you could see their transactions, exactly what they swapped into. You could go to zapper.fi, and in the corner here, manage addresses, pop that address in here, and then you could follow that address and look into their wallet. Okay, this is how I do whale watching videos. And so this particular wallet has $30,000 in it, and you could use this just to see what people have. You can't see their information or anything like that, and people can do this for you. And you can see what kind of coins this person is into. So if you've never heard of NewCoin or TrueCoin or Zor or Uni or QNT, like if you never heard these coins, you could obviously go there and explore. And this person has $4,000 in it, $3,000. You know what I mean? So what I like to do is I like to go whale watching. You can check out some of my other videos. And so like this wallet had $77 million in it. Now it's at $71 million. And this person holds these, these coins, and I do a whole video on it and stuff like that, and I analyze, what these coins are and their strategy and all that kind of stuff. You could check those out, but I suggest that you do this for yourself. Like follow these coins that you like, follow the holders that are holding these coins or the transactions. And it's like a gamble, or like a just a random drawing. Pick a random number and throw it in there, and see what comes up. I think you might be surprised in something. And you know what? Also, make sure your camera's tilted away from you if you're watching it, because these whales, they got some kind of magic powers with their money they could buy. I don't know what they could do, but you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just trying not to disappear into the ether world, what I mean? So yeah, that's my second tip. Use zapper.fi to go what I call whale watching. Also, there's some other videos that I do whale watching, like millions of dollars of wallets, one couples of even billions of dollars. And so I think that's very helpful. My third and final tip for you today is a simple strategy. Is to, if you're a brand new crypto investor looking for some tips and some guidance on investing, here's like the number one out of all three of these. I think this is the most important one, is to just buy and hold. It is a simple strategy to understand, but it's hard to adhere to. Why? Because emotion grabs you, right? Emotion mangles your brain, your little lizard brain. And all this FUD, and FUD is fear, uncertainty, and doubt. All this news, and everyone's trying to make money, and you're trying to FOMO in and out, and all this kind of stuff will happen, and it'll move you. Like you'll not physically, but mentally be like, oh, what should I do? I'm gonna chase this new coin. Look, just buy and hold. It's a long-term crypto investment. These are long-term investments. Do not try to day trade if you are brand new. If you are brand new, I don't care if you have been day trading your whole life in stocks. From what I understand, you probably failed at stocks. Okay, from what I understand, all the statistics say that day traders, 96% of them fail when day trading in stocks. What do you think is going to happen to you in the crypto market? You are going to get your behinds handed to you. It's, you know what I mean? Like if you are brand new to crypto, you don't want to do that. You simply want to take the little money that you have and invest it. And I'm not saying that as like degrading. I had little money. I had like $400 when I started. There's videos of it with me with $400. I'm saying you only have this much money, and you scrounged it up, and you finally took the courage to step in and invest. Just buy and hold, and say, I'm gonna just hold this with my diamond hands, just grasp it, and my gorilla arms, just hug it tight, and my lizard brain is not gonna overthink all this information coming at me, because I know that I picked these good coins. And if you want to know what some good coins are, just check the YouTube channel. I mean, there's some good ones. Really quick off the top: Bitcoin, Ether, ADA, Polkadot. No one, VeChain. No one's gonna hate on you for picking these coins, and these coins will yield really good success in the future. Especially, we're talking 5-10 years. I know you don't want to hear that as a new crypto investor. You got in because you thought you could make fast money. Don't get into that. That's a gambler's mentality. You are an investor. You're not a gambler. Okay? You're an investor, and you're looking long term because you are smart, you are intelligent, you have a lizard brain that just doesn't want to just try to overthink things, but you just foresee down the future. This is it. These are where the future financial systems of the world will be built on cryptocurrency. So just buy and hold. That's my third tip. Anyway, that's all I got for you today. If you want to follow me along my Bitcoin journey to 1 Bitcoin, hit the subscribe button down below, hit the notification bell for any updated content, and of course, if you're feeling generous, help me grow this channel by hitting the like button. I'd be very grateful for that. Now, I'm just looking for another good cowboy like you to join arms, gorilla arms in, lizard brain, gorilla arms, diamond hands, and we're going to the moon. We're going to the moon with those strategies. I'll see you guys there.